Hello, my name's Layla Porter and I'm Lead Developer Evangelist at Assembly AI. Now, I'm going to talk to you today about learning in public. It's something that I've learned to do. Yeah, you have to learn in public. It's a very different experience. Now, I learn in public on Twitch. And you may be thinking, hang on, isn't Twitch for gaming? Well, it is, but it's also for live coding. And I want to talk to you today about how you can get started both participating in the live coding community on Twitch and as a live coder yourself. Now, I started off about a year, 18 months ago, like this. No background, no fancy anything, just me in my home office, just with a camera. And then I upgraded to a nice mic. Before, I just use a microphone on just my headset, just a regular little earbuds with a built-in microphone that you get with a telephone, for example. That's what I used. Then I started to get a bit serious. But let me just state, you don't need to get anything more than just a mic and have some nice natural light like I do here. But if you do get into it a little bit more, you can start to bring in some lighting. I'm going to turn my lights on now. You can see, wow, I'm illuminated now. Lighting is really good. It makes you look so much better. So if you can get some nice lights, I will drop some links in for where you can get some very reasonably priced lights, kind of like this one from Amazon. Very easy, you get a pair of those if you start to get serious. So we'll get to that. I'll make sure those links are available for you. Now, I started like this, and I was just coding, sharing my screen and streaming to Twitch. Nothing more than that. Working on fun projects, just whatever code I fancied. But just being vulnerable, that's something that you have to get used to if you're going to live code in public and learn in public. You need to be vulnerable, and it can be really hard just to open yourself up and go out there and go, I don't know this, but it's okay. Most of the people I have met on Twitch, viewers and the community there, are all there to learn with you, and it's a very supportive community, and I do highly recommend it. Now, I'm going to share a couple of clips for you so you can start to see how it goes and what kind of things you can expect. But if we go and have a look at all of these links here, you can see that there are people from all different disciplines learning in public.
I do have a big charity stream planned for Tuesday evening where I'll dress as Bob Ross and do acrylic paintings, and the incentives for donations are going to be to troll the paintings or me.
Punchy Penguin says that's an awesome idea for a project like Urban Dictionary. Sort of like Urban Dictionary, but I hope a lot less troublesome.
To be able to put buttons and
Devices
lists and...
match two different topics.
Alexa,
Did you want...
stop.
Excuse me. I have to go. Somewhere, there is a crime that needs justice.
She is a delight, but sometimes you don't want to talk, you know?
There it is, right there. See it off my glasses? Right there. That's off my glasses.
So after lights, I actually went on and got a green screen. So now you can see I've got no background. I have a very big green screen that's behind me, and then I can put any image I like behind me. Then I started to get a little bit more fancy as well. So if we go here, did you see my whizzy transition? You can now see I've got this bar down the bottom that says who I am, and I've got a machine behind me. I've got a computer visual, and I can poke at things like this nice login screen. I've also got my logo. So you can see you can start to get quite into it. Let's go in and log in to my computer. And let's go take a look at Twitch. So if we open up a browser, I want to show you where you can find everything that you want for live coding on Twitch. So let's go to twitch.tv. And we'll be greeted with a whole load of games. You can see here lots of gaming, and you're like, oh, no, I don't want to do this. But what we're actually going to do is we're going to go and find the science and technology. So let's go science and technology. And this is where you'll find lots of ducks and sheep and kittens and earthquake maps. But don't be put off, because we can start to filter. And if I put programming on the filter here, lo and behold, look at all these people who are live streaming code right now. We've got lots of different languages. We've got gaming. We've got people giving it in Spanish and Portuguese and all sorts of things. Anything you want here, you can find. And if there's not something here that you want, you can start it. So if we scroll down, you can see there's a lot of people in here programming. And that's where we start. Now, let's have a think about what works well for programming. It's not a case of just coding. There's some things that you want to think about. So let me minimize this. Now, right now, anything I put on my screen, if I bring up some code, it all looks a little bit small. And you want to think about people might be watching on their phones or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is just set my zoom feature on my window here. So everything's going to be a little bit bigger. And now when I open code, you can see it's a lot bigger, a lot easier to read. And it doesn't matter what theme you have, but just think about being nice and contrasty so people can read it, and just being aware that you want it to be nice and big for people. So that's kind of all there is to say about the code. Just code stuff that you're enjoying, and don't worry about the rest. Now, if you want to participate in the community, make sure that when you go and see a coder, that you read their about page. They'll answer lots of their regular questions, and you can go through and see what they normally code, when they code, how long they've been coding. Their about section is usually quite comprehensive. It also gives you some guidelines on how to behave in chat. Obviously, you'll always want to behave like a decent human being, but there are some things that maybe they don't want help coding. Some people don't want what they call backseat coding. Some people actively say, yes, come in, collaborate with me. So always be mindful of the other people in chat and also the streamer and their wishes. Now, another thing to talk about is if you're affiliated or not. Now, on Twitch, if you reach a certain level of followers and hours streamed, you can become an affiliate. If you're an affiliate, it means that you can receive subscriptions. And a subscription is where a viewer pays you a monthly subscription for your content. So you can actually make some money on Twitch. Not a lot of money, but you can make a little bit of money. You get a nice bit of pocket money. So it's a little bonus there. And it's a way of your viewers saying thank you. You get things called gift subscriptions as well. So if your viewers are very happy with what you're doing, they'll drop gift subscriptions for other viewers. And that's a one-off month subscription. So that's really cool. And that enables you to have more sort of personalization. You can have your own emotes, which is the Twitch type of emoji, and you can customize those and make those available for your subscribers. Now, if you get really, really into Twitch, you can start making chatbots and loads of chat interactivity. Now, I'm quite into Twitch, so I went from being in a room like this to having a bottom bar to actually ending up in a room like this. And this is where I stream from now. I have 4 virtual studios. These are made in Unity by my partner. But as you can see, I am quite into Twitch and virtualization. Now, these rooms are really interactive. So chat can actually make a command. I'm going to do that in chat now. Let me go and make a reward and redeem it. So one of these is going to be, let's just see. I have a visitor. And they actually play music. I haven't got it on now. They say sayings, they're random. I have a lot of visitors, and I also reward my regular viewers. So, for example, Luz Carter is an active woman in tech, and I reward her for being a loyal viewer by having custom drop downs for her. So, engaging chat and your viewers and celebrating your viewers is a huge part of being on Twitch. So these are my quick guides to getting started with learning in public. And I hope that one day too, you feel inspired enough to create your own virtual studio, whatever they may be, and learn in public. So thank you so much. My name is Layla Porter, and I will put up some links for lights and microphones and general Twitch at the end of this. So thank you so much, and happy streaming.